course, it drops all the schmutz from the bottom of the door on top. There, we'll give it a little roll. Now we can see that. Yes, it's so fitting. It's Labor Day, and I just found the flag net wrap at Raking. I'd seen everybody online posting all about it, but I decided I had to try it myself. But I didn't want to order it online because, you know, internet. What farmers use internet, right? And when I saw it in Raking, I just had to try it. I can see the white really well. It's really hard to see the red and the blue in the baler, but as long as the white's coming around, I guess we're doing okay. If something goes wrong on the blue side, I won't know it for a very long time. Starting a bale can be a little slow, and I want to just kind of watch to see, you know, what that's like. See a few pieces coming in and they're rolling and tumbling there on the chains, and they tumble fine as long as there's a few. There's like a weird in between. You see it like catch there, and then all of a sudden it starts turning like it wasn't turning, and then it just something's happy, and then it just goes. Probably just getting the hay and the right amount of friction in there. So this process happened inside the baler well over 200 times this summer, of starting around bale, rolling it up, and then wrapping it. And this is the one time I decided to put the camera in to see what's going on inside. It's a nerve-wracking view, seeing that chain moving real close right there to the left. And the round bale is going to get real close to the camera too. I thought I put it in a safe spot, and I did, but didn't lose the camera. Wasn't trying to be like that one time I ran the camera through the corn picker. Don't want to have to find the camera in the middle of a bale of hay or something. Might be a little harder. It's not just going to be on top of a load of corn. Now, in round baling all the bandits hay, I had trouble starting bales. And the rest of the season I was fine, didn't have too much trouble. Just something about whatever grass he had growing was slick. I don't think it was over dry. It wasn't over dry. The stems were, on some of it, still held some moisture. Like they were not dry at all. I don't know. Let's see, what else should I stick the camera inside? If I do it inside the combine, I'm going to have to figure out some lighting. There's not much natural light inside there. I'm going to have to attach it really good. I lost the camera at one point. Fell off the tractor going down the road, and I didn't know it for a couple miles. I ended up going back and was able to find it. Just, it happened a lot sooner than I thought I realized it. And, well, I lost the magnet, and that was after this video. I mean, nothing was on film at that time. But I need to find a new magnet to attach the camera with now. Look at that. It's a jam-packed field of round bales full of the flag wrap that I'm all so excited and proud about. Just because I can. Like, somebody made it, so I gotta try it. And one thing it's good for is you can tell like which direction the bales were made going in the field. And I'll always know like which side of the baler the blue was on. Not that these ever will be unrolled, but if they are, it helps determine which direction will unroll them easier. Because they'll be going like, unrolling them as they were baled or something, if that's ever a thing, but I usually don't do that. Oh, I missed out on that bale falling off. These bales were strapped on. So, my Uncle Jim's in the skid steer stacking. Brad has his skid steer at the field. Want to be a YouTube star, Brad?
I've been there before.
Too bad or too late? What, YouTube or the field?
YouTube with the earcorn, remember?
Yeah. It's easy.
That's been a couple years ago, wow.
Yeah, we delivered earcorn to him in the manure spreader. He's now a YouTube star. So, he's been running bales back, all those ones we made at Bandits. That way Bandit can play in the dirt and plant some wheat or something this fall if he can find seed.
Good
But they're having round bale roundup, and I just came from Raking, and we're about to go back and bale. It's a busy day, everything's going on. No sunny day goes unpunished. If the sun's shining, there's work to do. If the sun's not shining, we just put some lights on. If it's raining, then we might take a break. I hate rain. We could use some rain, but if I start wanting rain now, that just means that we're gonna have a wet spring again, and that's what I did last year. It's like, well, we could use some rain, and then it rained all spring, so it's like a 6-month delay. So we're just gonna keep the hate going, so that way next spring isn't ridiculously wet.
Or worse yet, we have a wet harvest this fall and we're up to our ears in mud.
Well, the crop's already grown at that point. I mean, what it'll be hell in the spring to deal with the ruts. Yeah. Well, use your muscles.
Yep, I am, baby. Don't go in the pond.
Now go for a dunk.
No, I'm good. A little bit.
I forgot to show off the stacking of their clip. They don't have to be organized, they don't have to look good. Once they're fed, who knows what the stacking and rowing looked like. Mostly just want the gap. We don't have smell-o-vision. Bandit said they had a little bit of a silagey smell, which I'm sure they've got a little bit of moisture to sweat out. You know, these thick stems were holding moisture, but if we would have left it out there long enough for those to dry, we would have, all the blades of leaf would have fallen off. We just would have had sticks and stems. So we'll sweat it out. We got good dry weather. It'll be fine. Got good dry ground. It's not like we're doing this in say May or June when it rains all the time. But we made 93 over there. It's a fantastic bit of baling. This is, well, they've sat in the sun. There, that one that was probably shaded. That looks a little greener there still. Okay, well, I got to feed one of these to the cows here soon and let them try it, see if they like it. Well, let's toss a little bit of Raking in here. Turned a little tight. Never noticed that before. A little shiny. Caught some rubber. Minor detail. So we got to do some things here. We got to get set up. We swing the drawbar. We're going down the road. And we swing it way over. That way that side of the rake follows behind that tire. And then we push it all way far to the left. Well, left for the driver. And then if we did this right, it should be 10 turns down. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do 10 over here because I'm working one-handed. Hold the camera. 8, 9, 10. Then we got the string, because these will work their way down if they're not somehow tied together. Gonna turn the gearbox on, not that it matters, because back here we always take the drive shaft apart to, you know, at least save these universals a wee bit on the drive. If everybody sits on the ground nicely, we can put this together. Find out, we're 25% off. A little twist, stick the bolt back through. I forgot the neighbor over here has a bunch of chickens, mainly roosters. Now we're sitting here on, you know, gravel driveway, so it looks like we got a lot of gap there, but once we get out in the field, the stubble will be taller, we'll be good. This hayfield's very thick, so let's get out there and see how huge of a windrow we can make. We'll take a check. Still got that same broken one, never replaced that, still missing from bandits. Let's see how thick this is. Hardly see the basket back there. There's so much grab. I mean, it is reed canary, and reed canary is typically tall and typically thick because it grows in wet spots. It likes moisture, and we had a ton of moisture this year. Ooh, I can hardly fit one of these under the tractor. Well, I don't know how well we can see this. I'll show it off before I start baling. But that's a pile of hay coming out back there.